Today is Development's Day 17. We've made it 17 days strong. And today's topic, while I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to be sort of taking a look at my art project where I spray painted these shoes and clean them up because we're entering a new era. So, the topic I wanted to talk about today is the frequency of love. And this is a topic I was going to say a different topic for today. And then I just started driving and expressing my gratitude for living and just thinking about my goals for this life, and one of my biggest goals is just to love and I started to think what's the best picture of love? What is what is love? It's how do you define love? And in the Bible we're given this perfect example of love, which is Jesus Christ. And whether you're a Christian or not, sacrificing your life is probably a really good example of love for another person. You didn't do anything wrong, yet you're sacrificing your own life. That's crazy to me. And I was like, well, that's not very attainable. So is my pursuit of love flawed? And then the next part of it was, well, no, it's although it's not attainable, you can get slices of love in this lifetime. And we're called to seek that that love in eternity. We'll have perfect love in eternity, and we'll be just like Jesus. We'll be perfect. We won't have sin, and we'll just know love. And that's the end goal. But in this life, obviously that's impossible to achieve. So then I felt discouraged, but knowing that the end goal is this love, that it actually is attainable in eternity. But then as we're here and we're able to experience slices of it, we're called to experience as much of it as we can and share it. And I guess for me, how I share it is really through the art, my expression, and just experiencing as much love as I can, but also showcasing that love in a way that I know possible. And as I was thinking about it, it's all right, I tuned into the frequency of love now. And this is a topic that's really important to me, because it's really easy to tune out of that frequency of love. They say the quote, it's you are the 5 people you surround yourself with, the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. And it's really true, because you can have friends who are the frequency of the world. You can have friends who are the frequency of bad things for you. Or you can have friends who have the frequency of love. And I would say a lot of my friends do have that frequency of love, and that's why I spend a lot of time with them. But a lot of people don't have that frequency of love, and that can really mess with your frequency. And I sound crazy because we're talking about frequencies, but honestly, if you're not vibing with someone, it's because they're, whatever is about them, whatever vibe or type of time they're on, is not tuned properly. They're on a different frequency. And that's why I'm using that word. But obviously when you hear someone saying, oh, they're on my frequency, you're what? About this guy's frequency? I don't know. It's kind of a stigmatized word, just like Jesus is. But yeah. Anyways, if you're one of my friends, shout out you. You're on that frequency of love. And I can also tell when I'm one-on-one with a friend, my frequency is tuned to love, and theirs might be I don't know, calibrated to something. But when I'm one-on-one, I'm able to give them some of that frequency. But when I'm more than that, it's really hard for me to tune that frequency. And some people don't want that frequency too. It's important to acknowledge that. And those are the people that you should probably stay away from. Wow, this is not working at all. I'm going to have to figure out a better way to get the blue off. I want them back to tan. They're cool, but they're the wrong shade of blue in my opinion. Like, if you look at my skin tone, they don't really match. And it's also like glossy. It's not like matte. Which, like, I don't like glossy shoes too much. They're too, like, flashy. I'm too subtle for that. But anyways, that's really the development. It's kind of a long one, but for all my friends out there, big shout out to you. I love y'all. For any of you who are out of tune with the frequency of love, it's always there. It's always your choice whether you want to be in that frequency or not. And, I choose that frequency, you should too, and all I can do is share that with you. Anyways, thank you for watching to the end of this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tune into the frequency of love, and as always, it's love.